Salute. Hit the like, hit the share, hit the subscribe. It's your boy True. Salute to all my lions, all my generals, all my kings, all my queens, all my lionesses, all my men. Y'all already know what it is, man. It's your boy True, Lions and Men, Bobby Still. We definitely in the building, BX finest. Let's get into this though, man. Follow me on Instagram, Lions_N_Men. That's Lions_N_Men. Boom. So all of a sudden now, Fat Joe got a podcast, right? And he got the, Kiss with him. Salute the Kiss, and salute the Joe too. Like, when you have that celebrity, it kind of is a blessing. It's not kind of, it's a blessing to be able to just do, a podcast and automatically know you're gonna get thousands of like viewerships and subscribers because you're a celebrity already. So you have that following already. So like you already got the super edge on, the average Joe, which is crazy. But it's a fact. And that's what's up. But then, it's funny to me how Fat Joe, right? Like I've done some commentary on Fat Joe in the past, and most of it is stuff that nobody else really speaks about, like the incident that he had with the Latin Kings when allegedly one of the kings put hands on him. And when I mean put hands, I mean put paws on him. When I mean put paws on him, slap the dog shit out of him, literally word for word. This is what took place, and I'm not saying that he didn't pop off after, or things that didn't escalate, or things that didn't happen after, but Fat Joe definitely allegedly got shit slapped out of him by another known figure in the Bronx, right? And another incident that took place in Connecticut also with the bros, So anyway, I've done that. Then I've spoken to Charlie Rock, LD, rest in peace. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to really get that situation handled as far as an interview one-on-one with Charlie Rock. Salute to him, rest in peace to him, and salute to the family. But I did chop it up with him, bro, and he was telling me, man, like the whole conversation was like everything was about Joe and all the work he put in. Not Joe Charlie Rock put in for Joe. Like everything that he did for Terror Squad, all that. So I do have like some shit, some tea, right? But the man is not around, and I feel kind of like, now I don't want to use something that I heard from somebody that's not here to defend himself, to get just for views. Even though I feel like it's some real interesting content. Like he done told me some official stories. One of them I have a recording of it, but I asked his permission, like, yo, you mind if I record this? And he was like, sure, So, but again, I don't want to disrespect. I feel like it's a little weird me putting out something with somebody that's no longer here. I don't know, I'm different. I feel like I don't want to do that. But anyway, so needless to say, I do have some, like, I don't know him personally I'm actually a fan of the Terror Squad in the Bronx. He's from the Bronx, but I done heard too much shit, about this dude. I was even with his brother, his real brother. We was together in upstate New York, you know what I'm saying? And I heard shit from him too. So again, I don't know him, and it is what it is, but I seen the video he did, and he was trying to shit on Joe Buttons. And I started laughing, right? He tried to make some shit called the Joe Buttons seats, right? But Joe Buttons came back, and Joe Buttons smoked Fat Joe's boots. Joe Buttons came back and he was talking slick. He was like, yo, maybe the Joe Buttons seat means that you sit behind the person you have more money than. Maybe the Joe Buttons seat means you sit behind the person you got more money than. Because you don't never want to have your enemies behind you anyway. That was, yo. So I'm like, and then I'm laughing because I'm like, yo, Fat Joe, know what he doing. He trolling one of the biggest podcasters that we have, and it's the Joe Buttons podcast is one of the biggest. Dudes can hate all they want. He got one of the biggest podcasters out there, you heard? And I respect it. You know what I'm saying? And looks like Joe, trying to do some trolling, and he already got hundreds of thousands of fucking viewers. These dudes, bro, got hundreds of thousands of subscribers, man, quick. And I know that I think they be buying a lot of these subs on the low too. Cause sometimes that shit just be crazy. Let me see something. But so we got that going down, right? And it's interesting to say the least, right?
That is a lie.
But look.
He's at a stage in his life where he doesn't want to glorify drug dealing. Yeah, so he's making up a lie to clean it. That's smooth. But but don't do that, because nobody even said nothing. Nobody said, and that's what you want to say. Nobody asked you, right?
And this is one.
The homegirls, when he got up, his ass crack would be showing, so they used to always call him crack.
Joey Crack.
Joe is lying. That is a lie. He's at a stage in his life where he doesn't want to glorify.
That's a different video. That wasn't what I was talking about. That wasn't the one I was talking about.
The internet is not like a real place. I would expect Fat Joe to know that. If I'm at the Knicks game, it's just because I'm a Knicks fan. I'm not out here running around moving with the leverage of my management company or trying to be buddy or friendly with rappers that I'm not really buddy or friendly with. I'm
talking about
the
Jordan 50.
embodiment of standing on my own too. And you know that, which is why you're using my name on your newly established platform, trying to get traction, because I'm the best in the biz. I recognize that too. Lastly, I just don't know what Joe Budden seats mean, and because I have so much relationship equity with Fat Joe, I'll wait for him to tell me. I don't want to assume. But be clear, reimagine how y'all mention my name in some of these conversations. I make a lot more than you. That's history. The internet.
You heard? So, what y'all think about that, chat? I mean, definitely hit me up in the comments. Let me know how y'all feeling about that. Y'all already know what it is. Y'all hit the share, hit the like, hit the subscribe. I definitely got that nitty gritty jail commentary coming. Y'all already know everything's coming back to back. True, you heard? Straight out the BX, man. I appreciate y'all. Peace, love, and hair grease.